Hello, and welcome to our Monday Market Update. Uh, my name is David, and I am a real estate agent in the Bonney Lake area, live from the heart of Tehaleh, here at the lodge at Seven Summits Lodge here in Tehaleh. I bought here a few years ago, and as an agent, I just love helping people navigate buying a home or selling a home here in the Bonney Lake area, and specifically in Tehaleh. It's the largest master plan community in the state. It's one of the top 50 in the entire country. And if you haven't been here, please check it out. It's just beautiful. It's master plan communities done right, rather than cutting down every single tree you could possibly see. They're saving about 40% of the land here for green space, which is trails, over 30 miles of trails already, about over a dozen parks already, two schools, top end schools here. You just can't go wrong with this area. Excuse me. So I'm excited to help you out. We're from the plateau where we are to the Lake Taps, which is just north of here. I help people buy and sell in this market. And my pitch is always, please use a local agent, no matter where you're looking to go. There are these trilogies where I live, they're all over the country. So, if you're looking to move out of state, wherever you go, make sure you choose a local agent. They really do have the insider knowledge you need to get a deal done in this market. The stats just came out, where we are, if not 25% below last year already with inventory. So it gets tighter and tighter. But homes are selling. People are getting in the homes. I can show you how to do it. If you're thinking about buying new construction, it's not as simple as it looks. Every builder has a different process. And that's what I'm going to go over today with the stats. I want you to know how I can help you navigate the system and be an advocate for you. Because just keep in mind, builder agents represent the builder. They do not represent you. So don't go in alone. Don't go in blind. Make sure you understand the process, and you need an advocate, and we highly recommend a local advocate when you do that. So anyway, so there are 42 active homes on the market right now in Bonney Lake. 15 of those are new listings. 15 were sold last week. So we know that homes are being sold. Buyers are getting in their houses. It just takes a plan, and we'll go over that today. The highest sold home last week was a $1,149,000 home in Lake Taps. It was 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, over 3,000 square feet, over 2 acres, which is the kicker there, and is a custom built home in Lake Taps. Beautiful home. 10 that have sold were sold within a week. So of the 15 that sold, 10 sold. Average probably about 5 or 6 days. A couple went 2 or 3 weeks. Some of those are new construction homes. Some of them are overpriced homes. But for the most part, if a home comes on the market, you need to have a plan in place so you can move quickly. So we'll go over that. Like I said, 211 are pending, and 57 of those, only 57 of those are resales. So, the whole process works. How I can help you is you reach out to me. We set up a conversation, a Zoom meeting, a phone call, or a meeting right here at Cafe D'Arte, right here in the middle of the community. And we talk about your plan. The first thing, obviously, you need to have a lender. You have to have your financing in order. Are you paying cash? Are you going conventional, FHA, VA? All those will work, but there's a different strategy for each one of them. So make sure you've got a lender, or at least talk to a lender. I have several that I work with, and one specifically in this community. He's bought and sold several houses himself, and it makes a difference when you're presenting an offer of who your lender is. And a local lender usually always will get the upper hand, or somebody that the builders, the other agents in the area are familiar with, and know, and trust. So keep that in mind. And no matter what you do with your lender, make sure you shop around. And you want to go with somebody you know and trust, and do shop around your loan. There are other rates, there are fees, everything is different. So make sure you're with the lender, so make sure you get the right lender. And then we establish that. We establish, what your price range is, what your budget. A lender's going to tell you what you can, the max you can afford, and you got to be realistic about what you want to afford and how much you want to pay, what your monthly payments are. Interest rates are going up, so buying power is eroding. So if you're thinking about buying and you're thinking about financing, you need to get on stick and get a local agent and take that step. But do it systematically. So once we have that in place, then we look and see what type of house do you want? How many bedrooms do you need? How many bathrooms? Do you need a single story, two-story? Do you want to be back against a green space? Do you want to be near the schools? Which school? And so all that needs to be kind of, we'll help you navigate that. And then we look and see what builder fits into that strategy for you. And there are several builders here, and they're all different, and they all have different processes, but they're all quality builders. You really can't go wrong with the builder that you choose. You just need to be smart about it and take a systematic approach about it, because you don't waste a lot of time and money trying to figure that out. We strategize, we figure out which builder is going to work for you, and then which model is going to work for you within that builder. And then we decide, what lots. Let's go look at the lots. Let's go look and see where these places are. Right now, there's a Eagle Ridge. The last phases of that are building out, which is just north of Tehaleh. And then there's Tehaleh Ridge in behind Trilogy here, which is another small strip of builders that are building a small community, about maybe 100, 125 homes in there. And then they'll be moving to the east side of Tehaleh later this year, maybe even next year. Another 700 homes will be released on that side. So even though they're coming to the end of some of these phases, it's not the end of Tehaleh. We've only built about 3,000 homes out of the 9,700 that are planned, including a new 55 and older community in that. So we've got thousands of more homes to be built here. So have a conversation with me. We'll figure out a plan. If it's not this year, is it next year? Is it even the next year? The further out you plan, the better you are with finding where you want to live. And once we find that, then we go talk to the builder. We walk in, we make an appointment, we make sure that they've got all of our ducks in a row, and we find out really what's going on and get into their process. And most builders have a process that involves simply, once the lot's released, then there's either a waiting list or there's an offer date on that. So even though the lot's released and the home's going to be spec'd out to be $850,000, you got to put your offer in. And then some sellers will look at a number of offers for every lot. They may be looking at 3 or 4 offers for the lot that you want. You're bidding against others. There are some builders who say, if you want this lot and this house, here's the process. You get it. You just put your deposit down, sign a contract, it's yours. Some builders wait to release the homes until they're completely done. So you have really no choice on the interior features of the house, which is kind of a good thing. Going through the buying process myself, it can be an overwhelming process to take what's essentially a spec house and customize it with the interior features. It can be maddening in a lot of ways. And a lot of the builders here have already designed what works, and they've already got it permitted, and they've got it together, and they decided, this is the house. You can choose a few upgrades, a few things you can do, like fireplaces and things like that. You can upgrade. But for the most part, they will make sure that you're in their system, and you'll get notified. I'll get notified when new lot releases take place. And you got to be quick, and you got to get into the process to make sure you can get a home. And what I'm saying about all this is that none of those houses ever make it on the MLS. You won't find them just searching. You got to get a local agent. You got to come down. I'll give you a tour, which is what we do after we find which builder might work. I'm going to take you around, show you all the parks, show you the best views of the mountain, kind of give you the ins and outs of the community, how long it takes to get somewhere, what utility costs might be, what you can expect from the builders with supply chain issues, and really be your advocate every step of the way. and make sure that your lot um, is um, is the best lot you can possibly get. I'm going to come by it every day. I'll check on the building process that's going on. I'll send you photos. I'll send you videos. I'll be your eyes and ears here on the ground to make sure your process goes smooth. So I really hope that if you reach out to me, that we can make a connection and I can steer you in the right direction, whether you use me or not. Um, I love living here. I love helping people through the process and being an advocate for them as they go through it. And I can turn you on to all types of vendors and all types of inspectors. Should you use an inspector? Can help you through all that. So look forward to meeting you. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Welcome to my new subscribers. I appreciate you guys. And leave a comment below or call me. We'll set up a tour, show you around, give you the insider's look at what it's really like living here. Check out my YouTube channel, Stern Property Group. And I've got some videos on there about what it's like living here. Educational series is there as well. So you really get a good sense of really what it's like living here. So until next week, we'll see you then. I'm going to put a video on. I do this every week to kind of give you some feel for what it's really like living here. And I hope you enjoy it. See you next week.